Today, let's begin a journey to investigate the autotelic character, which goes farther than the simple understanding we might have. We're about to look closely at the complex links among four significant areas: the spiritual, the mental, the emotional, and the physical. Each dimension, deeply entangled with the others, comes together harmoniously to forge the core of the autotelic individual. An autotelic person is the embodiment of this amazing blend of dimensions, manifesting their unity, which stands as evidence of their inner peacefulness. When they run into what seem like blockades and tough obstacles that seemed likely to hamper their progress, they have an incredible talent for turning these blocks into chances for growth. The term autotelic has roots in the Greek words auto, meaning self, and telos, meaning goal. Therefore, someone who is autotelic is a person who finds purpose and significance at every turn in their life. This approach encourages us to see the world through a perspective that notes the complex interactions between all things. In this holistic view, our individual goals and life's broader picture interlace, shaping a profound destiny that we will one day make real. Every event, carefully arranged, plays a role in laying out the path for the realization of this grand vision. The might of quietness is profoundly impactful, because it's in these depths that our sincerest forms of expression find resonance. The words spoken in the stillness have a lot of weight, and whatever is heard in this silent haven comes to be. In the quiet of our internal connection is where we stumble upon our own meaning. This could either overlap with the journeys of others or trailblaze its distinctive route. By choosing this path, we start a pilgrimage of self-exploration, and by acknowledging our autotelic nature, we unleash exceptional potential that's been lying dormant within us all along. Moving purposefully, filled with meaning, and unyielding in chasing our deepest desires, we become the crafters of our own fate. Spirituality is a deeply intimate quest, much like the transformative trek you might have experienced yourself. As we go down this path, we understand the importance of letting go of old views and integrating our inner symbolic aspects, forging a deep bond with the mystic. The divine communicates with us through imagination, and in these visions, as if they are gifts from the heavens, wisdom is imparted to us. For instance, the divine communicates with children through dreamlike thoughts. If we pay attention, we'll notice every invention, innovation, or artistic work, whether it's linked to art or science, first existed in the imagination, sparked by this very ability. This is why it's crucial to pay attention to your inner voice, trust the stirring within, and overcome the constant buzz of your thinking mind, along with personal opinions and beliefs. In the outside world, opinions and convictions are everywhere, some providing direction while others not as beneficial. However, it's vital to connect deeply with your own soul, because inside you rests a wisdom that has been there since your early days. Finding total involvement and flow can happen in simple activities such as doing dishes, folding clothes, cleaning, or doing office work. This state also surfaces when we do what we're passionate about. Instead of just going through the motions in our daily routines, we can approach these tasks in a state of flow. We have a profound capability to discover meaning and joy within ourselves without needing outside validation or rewards. This inborn drive lets us immerse our tasks with depth and fulfillment, enriching our life experiences. In the grand picture, there's nothing wrong with outside rewards, but recognizing that a big part of our path consists of the day-to-day efforts, continuous projects, and even repetitive activities is critical. This understanding shows why we need to find our own objectives and motivation instead of just depending on external sources to push us forward. Within our everyday tasks lies deep, symbolic significance and purpose, giving us joy and steering us in the right direction. This is where we can tune into the whispers of our innermost thoughts and line up with our personal ambitions. Instead of getting swayed by outside views, we connect with our inner knowing and intuition. By sticking close to our inner guidance, we take hold of the transformative strength within us, breaking free from society's standards and outside pressures. It's in this inner reflective space that we come across another aspect of the autotelic perspective, the ability to stay unshaken by external factors, whether it's negative feedback, praise, or even rewards. Even though rewards have their place in our lives and can bring happiness, we do not cling to them obsessively. If the call to move on to the next stage in our journey comes, we let them go easily. Sometimes, we deliberately choose to walk away from immediate gains, driven by a deep knowing of what's truly important to us. Recognizing that richer prizes exist within us leads to the next feature of the autotelic mindset, being motivated by our own will to progress and achieve success. Let me make it clear, there's nothing bad in wanting material things or wealth. Society shouldn't make us feel guilty for chasing after what we want in life. This is your life, and you have the right to direct it as you please. Whether it's a new car, holidays, clothes, or any other goal, own your desires without excuse. However, it's fair to acknowledge that chasing such wants often calls for earnest work and deep commitment to our chosen field. In times of unwavering focus, we find chances to experience the pure joy of flow. As we sharpen our abilities, we find delight in the process itself, a happiness that blooms from within us. This brings us up to the following trait of the autotelic mentality, finding joy in the activity itself, not just in getting results. This mindset allows you to value each step of the process, discovering joy in just performing an action instead of only eyeing the final goal. Autotelic living becomes your daily philosophy, molding your thoughts, deeds, and interactions. Now let's look at the 4 tied-up categories: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, in a way that makes them come alive and sparks your own personal exploration. Let this information kindle your curiosity for self-discovery. Understanding your experiences, let's start with the physical side. There are various physical acts that can awaken the autotelic quality within a person. One example is running in the natural world, and the intertwining of these aspects is quite astonishing. Participating in physical activities has a way of waking up the body and freeing the mind from too much thinking. This sets insights loose, escaping stiffness. With a routine running habit, for instance, they can become tools for mental tuning. Often it's in these moments that inspiration strikes. Moving to the emotional domain, it's a world full of endless chances for merging. An action that can make a vast impact on your life is developing emotional smarts, especially when it comes to dealing with others. Emotional intelligence is about understanding and handling your own feelings and also grasping the emotions of those around you. This comprehension is crucial for forming solid connections with yourself and others. Shifting into the mental territory, we find a landscape brimming with potential to stimulate your thoughts and ignite growth. It's an area luring you to shape your thoughts to match your aspirations. Touching on the spiritual dimension, we bump into experiences that often elude easy explanation. These events can emerge spontaneously as directed by an unseen hand. Practices like prayer and meditation are commonly the bedrock of solid spiritual habits. Allocating 5, 10, or even 20 minutes daily to meditation permits your mind to settle and gain clarity. Meanwhile, prayer, varying widely based on personal beliefs, serves as another profound spiritual expression. At times, the lines between the spiritual and mental realms blur, generating mystical happenings, such as vivid visions during meditation that inspire awe and an unmatched sense of curiosity. These occurrences in the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual layers build a multifaceted narrative of personal enrichment and self-discovery. Every aspect interlocks and influences the rest, creating a complex and insightful story. Intuition starts to be a regular navigator, influencing your decisions and actions. Yet these mystical experiences appear to unfold on their own, beyond the boundaries of the imagination. The authenticity felt during these moments invites you to question your very nature. They signal the breadth of the human spirit and the profoundness of our ties to everything around us. They prompt you to welcome the uncertain, to question your beliefs, and to remain open to the marvels that come your way. By soaking in the richness of our encounters and diving deep into our consciousness, we stumble upon limitless opportunities and begin a life-changing voyage. As we ponder our mutual discoveries, we draw inspiration from the power of uncovering oneself, of growth, and of striving for a rewarding existence. Therefore, dive deep into these realms and embrace the transformation they offer. I trust this presentation has aided in cultivating an environment where you can understand, grow, and feel empowered on your path. If this video resonated with you, please like and follow our channel so you won't miss out on any of our content. Share this with those who might find comfort, motivation, or a fresh perspective in it. And it's important to leave your comment and share your unique experiences because your voice is meaningful and your individual path adds significant layers to our collective narrative. I am grateful for your attention and for joining me in this exploration.